Welcome to Comcast on the red carpet. Hi, I'm Elena Russo at the 10th Annual Legislative Awards for the League of United Latin American Citizens as they honor the leaders who've made an impact on their Hispanic communities.
Well, tonight is the 10th anniversary of these legislative awards, and not only are Hispanic politicians paying attention to this event, but we have folks like Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, President Bill Clinton, Secretary of Labor Elaine Chao. All of them are paying attention to the Latino community now, and it's great to be at the center of attention and finally to get something done for our communities.
Tonight, as we celebrate LULAC's 78th year of service to our community, of fighting and winning critical battles, we acknowledge those great accomplishments in this nearly 8 decades of service to our community in this country.
To me, every individual is important, and we do make a difference together. And LULAC to me has been a vehicle to work together with other organizations, with other companies like Comcast, so we can put our joint efforts together to make a difference in the community.
What LULAC does, it basically channels the energies of a growing Hispanic community. It was important when the Hispanics were a very small minority, and now that we are the largest minority in the U.S., it's ever so much more important.
It's really an organization that has roots not only in the Midwest, like many other organizations. It's not a regional organization, it's a national organization, and it's grassroots.
LULAC, of course, has a health commission. We do a lot of work with the immigrants. We do a voter registration. We have a women's commission. We have a housing commission where we help low-income people buy their own houses. The list goes on and on.
LULAC has done some amazing things. They've been with AARP and supporting us in our efforts to bring lower drug prices to Latino seniors. So they've been great national partners with major organizations.
It's good to have an advocacy organization that really focuses on the children, first of all, and at the same time has a way to bring them into the mainstream, because that's what we're all trying to do, is how to get a better education for our kids.
One of Comcast's major commitments is in the education area and children's literacy, and that's a big focus for LULAC as well. And so when we partner with LULAC, we have an ability to build on their strength in the educational area, marry it to our strength, and really make a significant impact in Hispanic communities across the whole country.
One of the special honorees is President William Jefferson Clinton for his work on behalf of the Hispanic communities.
I think that all of us should think of our roles in organizations like LULAC or my foundation in 2 ways. I think we ought to advocate for the policies we believe in, but I think we ought to never wait for the perfect policy to do what we can to make things better. And that's how I'm going to try to deserve that wonderful award you just gave me.
It's a true honor to receive this and to have the recognition of members nationally from LULAC, who we've known for many, many years fighting on behalf of Hispanics on their civil rights and immigration and just about every single issue, education, access, and things that we all care about. So I'm delighted to be here, and it's an honor. It's an honor. It's a special day.
LULAC is an organization that fights for Hispanic causes and Hispanic people. And we have a number of issues now that puts LULAC in the forefront. We have so much to do, not the least of which is to make sure that we have an immigration system in our country that is meaningful and understandable.
We want to make sure that we are reaching out to this traditionally underrepresented and underserved community so that Hispanic Americans will know the wide array of all the government programs that are available to them. And they include all sorts of job training programs, all sorts of assistance programs related to the job front that they should know about.
The Hispanic community is really bursting today in terms of its growth, both economically, politically, and socially. And I think we want to leverage those demographics so that we can move the community forward and at the same time advance this great country.
And I believe in the power of people, and it is the human capital that will make a difference, whether it's in the private or in the public. Together we will make a difference.
Another productive year for the Latino community as LULAC continues its work with immigration, education, and civil rights. For Comcast on the red carpet, I'm Elena Russo.